friends, and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Barriers with Amy. So, let's have an honest conversation about comfort. I don't mean, the cozy kind, but the kind that slowly convinces you not to move. Comfort sounds like knowing your schedule, knowing your paycheck, knowing what tomorrow looks like, even if you don't love it. And that familiarity can be surprisingly persuasive. Comfort isn't the same as fulfillment, but it's convincing enough to make people pause. They tell themselves, it's not that bad. I'll revisit this later. Now's not the right time. So they stay. Not because they're satisfied, but because the unknown feels heavier than the frustration they've learned to live with. Comfort doesn't push you forward, it asks you to tolerate just enough to stay put. There was a season where my life looked fine on paper. Work was steady, responsibilities were handled, and nothing was technically wrong. But inside, I knew comfort was costing me something: my energy, my presence, and the freedom to shape my days differently. Exploring a different Exploring a digital business didn't come from dissatisfaction. It came from awareness. The awareness that comfort was keeping my world small. Growth didn't require chaos or pressure. It started with a simple question: what happens if I didn't change anything for the next 5 years? Now let that sink in. That question mattered more than any fear I had. I wish I understood sooner that comfort isn't neutral. It either supports your future or delays it. If this resonates, let it be permission to look beyond what feels familiar. You don't need to be miserable to want more. Sometimes the quietest discomfort is the one asking you to grow. Thank you also very much for tuning in. Please let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to know how far and wide this life has traveled. Again, thank you also very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.